Hello everyone, my name is Geko, and today we're playing some more Territorial.io. Before we get into it, I actually have several announcements, and I'll put a bulk majority of it at the end of the video with a timestamp in the description down below. Some of that information will include how you can join the League of Clans event coming up on January 7th, so make sure that you at least check out the information and the announcements if you decide to leave the video before it's over. Today we'll be playing more 1v1 games. Partially because Green Biscuit himself came into my Discord and talked to me directly, and he was so kind to give me some tips about how I could be doing the game better. I'm definitely going to be sharing those tips with you as time goes on, but I'm still kind of grasping it for myself right now, so I'm going to explain, as normal, I'm going to explain what I'm doing while I'm playing the game, but I'm not going to try to lay it out for you in heavy detail right now. But here we have our first 1v1 game coming up. Go ahead and jump on into it. So he did say that we wanted to go into the Bulgaria area. So I'm going to go like right here, because of the open space that we have here. Bulgaria is about where my mouse is right now. Hopefully the other guy doesn't jump in right there. He did not. That's great. And then I'm expanding on the middle of the cycle in each one, so that we hopefully finish expanding by the time that we hit our 10th tick, so that we get the highest amount of points from income that we can. And then I also was suggested that on the 5th cycle, so this is the 4th one now I believe, to expand twice and reinforce it so that you don't stop. I don't know if I got that right there that time. And then he also mentioned, I'll go ahead and expand a little bit more so I can get that free land. He also mentioned go down to about 10%. And then on the time here, wait until at least 50 seconds. Which I will continue to wait even though our opponent is expanding quite a bit. And then I want to go after larger bots. I don't want to just go after the small fry bots. I want to go after larger ones. I'm going to try to attack one bot at a time. He didn't necessarily say that. That's just what I'm going with right now. But we're definitely pushing into larger bots as a primary source of income. He did say that if your opponent gets up on your border and starts to attack you, don't worry too much about it in the beginning. And I'd say we're doing pretty good right now. This is a bit of an experiment for me. It's working out okay so far. Let me get on that big old bot right there. Give me all that land. Now he is kind of cutting me off, which is usually what I try to do. So maybe I haven't done it quite right this time around. But we might be able to get around him here. We're definitely holding on to about as many points as he is. But he is cutting us off pretty darn hard right now. So I feel like I'm going to start attacking him now. Which is probably not the best thing. I feel like this didn't work out too well for me. Like I said, this is a bit of an experiment right now. I might need to review his information and see if I can do a little bit better. This guy definitely had a better position than what I had to be able to grow more into more space. And I'm going to save us both the time since he has much more land and much more to work with. I'm going to go ahead and just give him a handshake for a good game here, and I'm going to surrender. So that did not work out too well for me. We did get one of the top players though, so maybe that's part of the reasoning there too. We will go ahead and jump into another one, hopefully not against one of the best players. So far, the last few games I've played in general have been against the top players, which is not too great for me. But it's also worth noting that they only gain a small amount of points by beating me. If I beat them somehow, then I would get a much larger amount of points. So I'm going to try this tactic again. We'll go ahead and jump back in. Here's another one coming up. And hopefully we don't get one of the best guys. Oh, I guess that guy wasn't even one of the best ones. The threshold has been pushed up so high. And we are in 8th place now, for anyone who didn't know. I did a live stream yesterday from the time of this recording, so 2 days ago probably now. And we pushed ourselves up into 8th place, solidifying our structure in the top 10. And you can bet that there will be more live streams. I accidentally did a battle royale there, my bad. But you can bet there will be more live streams. Again, if you check out the Discord, that's the best way to find out about them coming up. Okay, so again, Bulgaria area. I keep saying Bulgaria. It's Belarus is what it is, not Bulgaria. I'm going up somebody who has weaker points than I do, so hopefully they don't go in the same spot. They went further away. Great. Go down to about 40-45%. I'm doing a late jump here. It's okay though. Second cycle, watching my ticker up here as I expand. Third cycle. Fourth cycle. Green Biscuit did say on the 5th cycle to reinforce. It's the 4th one now, right? But I'm going to do it when I'm about to get closed off. So this is the 5th cycle coming up here. I'm going to go ahead and expand like normal, but if I start to get closed off, which I'm not yet, so we'll wait for this cycle to get about there. And I'll go ahead and reinforce that so that I don't stop. And then we'll drop down to about 10%, and we'll wait until we get at least to 50, but we might wait a little bit longer on the time, 50 seconds, and then start going after bigger bots. I'm going to combine this with my strat that I already use, where I try to wait for a drop in points. That was bad timing on that one there. And try to go after the bigger bots. That was bad timing on that one. Good timing on 761. See if we can get down to... Oh, we got either of these guys to work with here. Go on to 949. Definitely push into the bigger bots. They're going to give you more space to work with. Wait for that to drop. There we go. It's kind of bad timing. Push into 441 here. And we're doing pretty darn good this time around. We'll see though, we'll see. Got a nice big bot up there. That bot is so big with so few points. I'm gonna send a ship on over here, and if it will let me, a ship on over here. Go for this bot here. And then this guy. Make the little jump across there. Nice, we're coming up onto this island here. Keep working on the bigger bots. And we're doing pretty darn good right now. Could be a little bit better. This guy still has a lot of space behind him that he can eat up. So hopefully we'll be able to make the jump over here fast enough. That's quite a ways for a ship to go though. I'm going to drop my points down quite a lot so I can take up these little guys. Jump it back up to about 10%. I'm going to start pushing in on him while we wait for my ship to get there. It's important to note that defending points will take up damage 2 to 1. So if you, if you have 2 million and you attack somebody with 1 million points, you might be able to take them over, but it's going to come out to an equal amount of points spent. And right now I'm just kind of soaking this guy up slowly. And he kamikazed. Or all-in, as one of my viewers told me. I haven't heard it from anyone else before. Good game. Oh, they left. One of my viewers mentioned that the correct term for kamikazing is all-inning. That's the first time I've heard that. If any of you have heard that before, let me know down in the comments. I would like to know that I'm using the correct terminology, because this game is definitely new enough and the community is new enough that I feel like there's a lot of terms and terminology which is lacking structure. So let me know what you think. Is it kamikazing? Is it all-inning? Is it suiciding? What do you have an opinion on it? Let me know in the comments down below if you do. I will probably continue just call it whatever comes to mind first, but if it is indeed the proper terminology to say all-inning or all-in, then I like my best to be right. Got another game coming up here, so that worked out pretty well for us this time. Let's see if we can pull it off again. I'm gonna kind of go for down here a little bit more, so that I'm more in the middle of the full land rather than up here. Looks like there's a little bit more open space up here, but I think this is a good spot. Might have jumped a little bit early. They jumped into the same place there where I would have gone otherwise. And I'm expanding a little bit late. Could probably use a little bit more on my attack. And expanding a little bit late again. Not a great start. I still got it in time, because we're waiting for about the half point of the cycle, and hopefully we'll finish growing by the 10th tick, so that we get the most, and that was early, I jumped the gun, so that we get the most of our income points here. Definitely something that I can be refining, you know. That's our opponent right there. I'm gonna do this cycle again here, and I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce it so that I don't stop. And yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll switch down to about 10% here, and we'll wait until we get at least a 50. Probably push it a little bit more, because more time is more points. And then we'll start going after bigger bots. Take that one up again. Got 305 here. I want to go for 627. He's already attacking me, which I am A-okay with, because it's going to use twice as many points to attack me as it will for me to defend against him. He is doing quite well though, but I'm catching up, it looks like, because the thing is that while he was attacking me and I have a lot of points, I'm attacking bigger bots that have a fraction of the points that I have. So he was wasting a lot more points on trying to attack me than he could have been on bot hunting. He's definitely got a step ahead of us right now. And I feel like he's getting too far ahead. He's definitely cutting me off completely, which is a bummer. That's my normal strat. Try to push on through so I can get through to this bot here. And we got through. Oh, but he pinched me off. Okay. So I'm going to say that that is going to be another loss here. I'll continue to try it out, just in case, because this ship just made it down here. But he definitely got a good run there, and I don't think there's any way for me to recover because he has completely and totally cut me off. And yeah, so let me know your thoughts on this. Just a few rounds here for this episode here. I was trying out something new after speaking with Green Biscuit myself. Maybe if I'm really, really lucky, he'll review this video and tell me what I was doing wrong or how I could improve. I don't expect that of him, of course, but it would be really nice if he did. That's going to do it for this video here. We got 1 win and 2 losses, but we were definitely trying something a little bit new, trying out a different way to go about things. And I want this to be a good note to you guys, because I know a lot of you are really sometimes struggling with your gaming on territorial.io. Don't be afraid to lose a game or two trying out a new strategy, because sometimes it may not work out for you. Maybe, it could be improved upon, but a lot of the time you're going to find out new ways that you can improve yourself. And so if you're sticking with a strategy and it's just not working for you, don't just keep sticking with it. Definitely try to branch yourself out, try new things, And it's just a game, so it's totally okay if you lose a couple games, even in the 1v1 with the ranked games, because if you do get good enough, you'll be able to get those points back no problem. I'm surprised I almost have as many points as he has, but I might have been able to keep attacking him, I guess, but I don't see any point in that right now. Especially since I just spent all that time telling you guys about. But anyways, it doesn't really matter that much. It was worth trying out, and I do think that the strategy works really well, that I'm just not refined well enough on it. And like I said, I'm not willing to lose a couple of games to try out a new strategy. So gave it a good shot here, and I'll see how I can refine it in the future. I appreciate you being here with me, and that's going to be the end of this video, unless you want to know about the announcements that are coming up. There's quite a few things going on, and I just wanted to bring them all up. First thing, I want to take a minute and really appreciate all of you guys. The channel has hit at least 260 subscribers, and the Discord channel that I created is pushing 65 members as today, and the Discord channel has only been open for about a week, and you guys are really the driving force behind this community. I may be making the videos and opening up the Discord and everything, but it's really you guys. If you guys weren't here and so driven to be a part of the community and make things happen and get involved, then it would just be me dinking around. And not only have you guys all been so positive and supportive of each other, I've seen very, very little toxicity. I don't even think I've seen any toxicity, which is kind of amazing on the internet as far as I'm concerned. That's not something you really see all that often. And you guys have just been so great to each other and positive with me as well. I've never been so driven before and inspired to do something like this, and it's really you guys coming together and being so positive with each other that really makes me want to go that extra mile and push extra hard for you guys to keep the content going, to keep the Discord growing, to just keep everything moving on together. There's all sorts of things that are popping up in this community that are just surprising me every single day. So thank you so very much for being here, and I'm really, really excited to see how things move forward into the future. Another thing I want to bring up is that the Discord is exploding right now. So I'm starting to put bots into the channel, as well as I did open up two new channels in the Discord. Quite a few of you have actually talked about wanting to share your artwork or other creative works that you have going on. So I've created a channel to share your art or creative works. That's what it's called. Pretty straightforward. So if you have any, things that you've been working on, art that you want to share, please go on in there and share it. Lots of people would love to see it. And lots of you probably have things that you'd like to share. That's a great place to share it off without, filling up the general chat. So that's why I made that. As well as I did also make a second channel for suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions about things that you want to see me do on the channel, ways that we can improve the Discord, ways that the community can improve, calls to action that the community can do, it's a great place to pass your suggestions along. And as with everywhere else, I try to read as many comments as I possibly can. So I will definitely be in there regularly to check over comments and reply as needed. A third thing, there is a League of Clans, which is kind of like a UN, a United Nations, for all of the well-established clans in this game. And they gather up together to communicate and make sure that all of us, players and clans alike, have a enjoyable and wonderful experience in the game. And after reviewing the Discord, it looks really, really cool. I'm really happy to be a part of it. I'm really happy to have been invited into it and be able to participate in it, which brings us to the event that the League of Clans is holding right now. A few of you have asked how to participate in the event, and so I myself have not yet joined the event, so this will be a perfect way for me to show you how to join the event and be able to join the event. So we'll go ahead and just read through the introduction here first, and then I will walk you through step by step how you can make sure that you get entered into the event so that you can participate in it. Now, if you go into our Discord, you'll be able to come to the announcements here. And pretty recently, there's been a few other things, but pretty recently I had posted the League of Clans event. And so you can read this yourself, review it yourself, as well as click here to join the League of Clans Discord server if you want to go ahead and jump on into there. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and read it off here. It says, the League of Clans is hosting our third major event. It has been quite some time since our last one. We would like to invite members of all clans to participate. This will consist of 4 temporary teams battling it out for points. Players will use their temporary clan tag to earn points in clan games. Every day there will be 2 special games that count for more points. The special games may give out prizes. Information on this will be given out at a later time. Join the Discord below and find the hashtag player list channel. After joining, make sure to set your Discord nickname and add your clan tag. When finished, type !join event, one word, in the player list channel. So you'll just type this in, and we'll see that in a moment here, of course. The bot will confirm that you have joined. Again, this is very important that you have changed your nickname on the server to your in-game name before using the !join event command. If you've messed up, please let us know so that we can ensure that you are placed on a team. And I'll walk you through that step by step so that you understand exactly what all that means. The event time will take place from January 7th at midnight in GMT time to January 9th at 11:59 p.m. GMT time. And the special game time, all 3 days, will be 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. on GMT. So up here it said every day there will be 2 special games that count for more points. This is saying that on all 3 days of the event at 1 a.m. and 1 p.m. in GMT time is when the events will be taking place. Teams will be announced on January 6th at 4 p.m. or 1600 hours GMT time. And again, here's the Discord here. For those of you who get confused about the time zones, because I know it happens to a lot of us, it can be quite confusing sometimes, the best thing that you can do is go to google.com and do a search for compare my time to GMT. And when you do a search for it, of course I'll block out where I live, so that's why it's all grayed out like that, or blurred out or whatever I did. It'll show you that Greenwich Mean Time, that's what GMT stands for, is 8 hours ahead of where I live. And then it will show down here the time of what it currently is in GMT time and what time it is where I live. When you do the search on Google, it will show you exactly your time compared to GMT time. That'll help you figure out exactly the time zones there. It's a good way to make sure that you understand what the times are. Let's go ahead and walk through step by step on how to go ahead and join this. So just to take it off step by step, just so that everybody can follow along, we go and we join the Discord below. I've already joined it. You click this button here, it'll give you the option to join into the community. Go ahead and jump on into it. After you join, make sure that you set your Discord nickname and add your clan tag. What does that mean? It means that when you are in the clan here, you want to come on over to your name, and you'll see it here, and you right click on it, and there is an option to edit server profile. And when you edit your server profile, you can change your nickname here. I'm not going to mess with mine because I don't want to screw it up for myself right now, but say that your nickname is a bunch of gibberish. You want to come into here and erase it all, put down your square brackets for whatever clan you're in, and so like I'm in Team Geko, and then follow that off with a square bracket, use a space, and then use your in-game nickname. Don't use the nickname that you have on Discord. Use whatever you generally use as your in-game tutorial.io nickname. And then after you do that, go ahead and click Save Changes, escape from there, and then of course back here says that when you have finished that, you type !join event in the player list channel, and the bot will confirm you. So come back over into the League of Clans here, and we have, where is it? We have player list right here for tournament. Under tournament, player list, click on here, and just at the very bottom, I'm going to do !join event, hit enter. There we go, it says right there, thanks for joining the event. So it's pretty simple, but at the same time, I definitely had several people ask me how to do it, so I wanted to include that into the video here just so that I could give you guys a quick tutorial so that I could answer as many people as quickly as possible. Feel free to go ahead and ask me in our general chat if you're having any trouble, and I'll try my best to help you out. That wraps up the third thing for the event. As you can see, I just signed up for it myself, so I will definitely be participating in that, and I would imagine that we may get broken up from our clan. I'm not sure, but don't let that worry you too much. This is all an event and good fun, and it's just to have a bunch of fun. So if you end up going against me or somebody else that you like to play with, don't feel too bad. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't actually know for sure. One last thing I wanted to bring up. The last stream I did, I had at least a couple people ask me how they could donate. I don't have any way for you to donate. At least I didn't at the time. Since a couple of people asked about how to donate to me to help out with the channel, I have now created on my YouTube page, if you actually go to my actual page, and look at, we're 264 subscribers now. In my banner in the top right, on the bottom right of my banner here, you can see a little button that says donations. And if you click on it, it'll take you to a place where you can make a donation to me if you like. I'm definitely very humbled that anybody would want to donate to the channel at all, but something worth noting is that I am currently unemployed, and with me being unemployed, that's actually why I have so much time available to be able to make all of this content for you guys. And I am actively looking for a real job, of course, because I do have bills to pay. Right now I'm eating out of my savings, which is fine, but I'd prefer not to do that forever, of course. I'm lucky to have a savings, honestly. But when I do find a job, that will eat up a good chunk of my time that will have an effect on ultimately on how many videos you see coming out or how many live streams you see happening. So if you do want to donate to me to help me pay my bills, or to upgrade the Discord channel, maybe put some nitro on it, or upgrade my PC so that we can play some better games together, you know, it's entirely up to you. I'm not even actually really asking you. I'm just leaving it there as an option. In case you want to donate, you can. I have been making all of this content for free up to this point, and I honestly plan on still continuing to do it for free. I'm not trying to beg you guys for money. But if you guys do help me out, then it will definitely free up resources to allow me to continue to make this content as frequently as I can. So that wraps up all of the announcements that I wanted to get out. I'm sorry for such the long announcement, and that's why I put it at the end of the video. I didn't want to ramble on in the beginning of the video when I'm sure that most of the people who actually watch it don't really care that much about the stuff that's going on in the community. They just want to watch the videos, which is totally understandable, of course. But I just wanted to get all this out for you, the announcements about how well we're coming across with the YouTube channel itself, how well we're coming across with the Discord channel itself, how to join the League of Clans event, and for those of you who are interested in donating to the cause of the channel, here is a option for now to do so. Later down the road, when I have 1,000 subscribers, I will have the ability to get super chats or ad revenue or whatever else. But that is 746 subscribers away. We got a ways to go. Thanks so much for being with me. There will be more videos coming out soon, and I hope to do another live stream here soon. So keep your eyes peeled, join the Discord, all that stuff. The video's gone on long enough. I'm just going to leave it at that. Thanks so much for being with me. I hope that you have a great day, and until next time, toodaloo.